Testosterone's a dirty steroid. What the fuck's that all about? Oh, great, 100. So 700 on orals going through your system. This guy knows it all. But 70 milligrams a week is fucking huge for a female. If you're a female and anyone's telling you to take 10 milligrams of Anavar for your first cycle a day, tell them to fuck off. Sound check. Testing. 1, 2, 3. My name's Josh Gould and I've got a big willy. Oh, I'm an unbelievable MC. 8 Mile, sign me up. All right, let me know when you're ready to go. Welcome back to another YouTube video. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to comment below. So today we're gonna review some reels and TikToks about steroid advice and some other bits, because pretty alarming some of the shit that I've seen. And Ben wants to be entertained today behind the camera. I might say some things that will be jokey and a laugh here, but steroid usage is a pretty serious game, and you can potentially fuck yourself up for your rest of your life if you are reckless. So if you are going to use, it's a personal decision, and make sure that you do it safely as possible. Right, you ready for this shit? Right, Ben sent me this one. There we go.
I actually stopped running testosterone completely.
Oh, really?
I took it out completely, yeah. I was doing a lot of research into golden era bodybuilding and what they ran, and I found out they didn't run testosterone in the 70s and 80s. They did, it was very little. And they seen it as a dirty steroid because of the hair loss, acne, bloating. Mm-hmm. So most of them either ran Deca as a base or D-ball. And I've tried Deca only.
How do you feel?
Amazing. And no hair loss. Like, some guys regrow hair on it because Deca doesn't convert to DHT. It converts to a weaker androgen called DHN, which is extremely like hair protective. Everything, libido's high, erections, sex drive's high, and I feel really relaxed and nice. Like, I almost feel too nice. Like, and Deca was a compound I hated because I used to run it with testosterone.
And your prolactin will increase.
Super high prolactin, bloating, acne,
right.
Gyno, just depressed.
Yeah.
Sex drive issues.
Running a 90 nor by itself, just running nandrolone by itself. Well, we know it's more neurological toxic to the brain, a lot more, hence why a lot of people get issues with it. Probably wouldn't recommend this. If this guy's doing it for TRT, fair play, but I would highly advise you against it.
They didn't run testosterone in the 70s and 80s. They did, it was very little, and they seen it as a dirty steroid.
Testosterone's a dirty steroid. What the fuck's that all about? If you are fucking around with your hormones, regardless of what you are doing, you could potentially have acne, these things. A dirty steroid. Some flaws in there, but that one wasn't too bad, to be fair. I thought it was going to be worse, Ben. This one, I've seen this clip already with the Larry Wills. Yeah. Let's see what this one is.
I've done a lot of recreational drugs, right? I've done a lot of partying, and Tren affected my mental health the worst.
That specific compound?
Specifically Tren. Yeah. I've done crystal meth, crack, all this, coke, Special K.
Special K, good cereal.
And Tren, I find, affected my mental health the worst.
In what way? You're just like, you're angry, you're like anxious, you're what?
Irritable, angry, anxious, night sweats, horrible acne. You know, like I got the most side effects from Tren than all these drugs that I just mentioned that I was using back then.
Fucking hell. Jesus. I wonder how much Tren he was running. A little bit of Tren's pretty, the side effects yet again. You're gonna have some higher neurological toxicity with it. Gonna make you feel pretty shitty, irritable, pretty normal. You know, if you're someone who's already irritable, it's gonna happen. Anxiety, all these issues, yeah, for sure. Tren is bad. That's why a lot of us guys say we don't like run high Tren, and yet every 18-year-old on TikTok is talking about, I want to run Tren. Tren's wicked. Yeah, let's run Tren, and literally have no idea what the fuck they're doing. Would be interested to know his dosage, but I mean, to say that it's worse than crystal meth.
Okay.
I don't know, maybe that's a bit far-fetched, but certainly agree with saying it is pretty toxic, and you save that for when you need it in your prep. I wouldn't fuck around with that. And I mean, I would like to know where he is, but effective dosage, 75 milligram, 100 milligram, really big bodybuilder, maybe 200 milligram per week. I mean, if anyone could run a gram of Tren, Jesus, I don't know, it might not be, you might run 200, but if you run 1,000 of that shit, because I've seen someone say they run 800 to 1,000, and it's probably not even real Tren. That shit's fucking toxic. This follows on to the nice one. Here we go.
Been on Tren 4 weeks now, and guys, I'm gonna be honest. I fucking love this shit. And look, guys, I don't want to sound like I'm trying to promote this stuff. I'm
Just did.
just being honest with you guys.
Just did.
No other compound has made me look better, and it's not
He looks the same when he wasn't on Tren.
even close. The results I've gotten from being on Tren for 4 weeks have been insane. I've maybe noticed a little bit of side effects, like I'll wake up sweaty, but it hasn't affected my sleep. I've maybe noticed I'm a little bit more irritable, but other than that, guys, I really haven't had any complaints. And for whoever is about to go comment, this is my sign to take Tren, no. It is not your sign. You're not ready. You guys got to understand that I make all of my money online.
He doesn't even look like he lifts weights. He's like, look at that hoodie. That looks like a medium hoodie. And he's talking about his like steroid usage.
Make all of my money online. So this is what I do for my career. So by me taking something like Tren, it is a good move for my career, but it is not a good move for my health. So don't do it.
Tremendous advice. All right, let's look at this cunt's profile. I mean, don't get me wrong. He's pretty vascular, but like, come on, man. You're running Tren 4, dude. You're not even competing. He's not even competing. This is ridiculous. Where is this? Where was that one where you're talking about Tren? Let's find it. I want to. He was on 4 weeks on, right?
Tren 4 weeks now, and guys, I'm a
Why I stopped Tren?
I stopped taking Tren.
3 days later. What a cunt. What a fucking cunt.
But no, guys, unfortunately, this was the plan all along. I only ever intended to take Tren for 4 weeks. Most of you probably don't know this, but prior to taking Tren, I had already been on cycle for 12 weeks, where I was on Test, NPP, and Primable. I decided
Why is
to
he
swap
running
out
that?
NPP for Tren and Primo for Masteron the last 4 weeks of my cycle. The reason being is because I'm going to be starting prep here in about a month, where I will be taking Tren and Masteron. And prior to this 4 weeks, I had never taken either of those
Fair play, but why would you use something that's heavily toxic in your off season to then have to run it, prolong that in your prep? Try and use the least amount of toxicity in your off season. You're trying to build muscle, so then you can shave to be able to basically deal with that toxicity, you know, in your prep. Fair play to him, yet again. Still doesn't look like he lifts weights in a hoodie. Let's find some more.
The hell are you guys eating the amount of calories that you need to eat and still have abs?
Steroids. The amount of girls on TikTok.
I didn't realise that steroids change your energy balance, or the ability to control your energy balance. I didn't realise they did that. If anyone's got those steroids, please give them to me, because I'll fucking ramp those fuckers in me so I can eat McDonald's and KFC and just get shredded. Do you want some of them as well, Ben? You'd be shredded. Get you ready to go on holiday. You go on holiday this year? Yeah. You are, see? I'll just give you some of them. They just defy fucking the laws of thermogenesis and fucking energy balance. You know, it's going to get you to move more, and it's going to get you to eat less somehow. Somehow! Magic gear.
On TikTok, and that are like bodybuilders and influencers are taking steroids.
And it's crazy because I think a lot of people, a lot of women, especially women, don't realize how many of these influencer chicks are on steroids, because it doesn't, like, when you think steroids, you think, you know.
Yet another guy talking a lot about gear, doesn't even look like he lifts. Would you get in shape from a PT who's not in shape? Probably not. Like, what's going on here? Like, let's see his knowledge, which by his physique, probably got nothing.
Big buff bodybuilder guy or a big buff bodybuilder woman, and no, not at all. Do you know how much Anavar it takes for a man to even barely feel the effects of Anavar? Like, you got to start at, like, if it's your first time, you're at like 50 10 milligram tabs.
Just get in the bin. You got to start with 50 milligrams of Anavar a day. What the fuck's this guy talking about? So you got to start with 50. So you got to start with 350 a week. Probably didn't even know that, did he? Well, if you look at some literature, pretty effective dose, 10, 20 milligram, you'll be absolutely fine. So even 20 milligram of Anavar a week is gonna like lower your HDL by like 40-50%. This guy's telling you to take 50. Remember that. 50 for a male. I've got a client, Tom, who's not even taking 50, and he's pilled like a week to 11 days out from his show. Come on. This guy's got fucking nearly like 449k likes. People just hearing what they want to hear there. Please, if you're starting your first cycle, you're doing a cycle, don't start with 50 milligrams of Anavar.
Per day, and then you'll eventually move up to like 100, and it's still like,
Oh, great, 100. So 700 on orals going through your system. This guy knows it all.
like very minimal. Like Anavar is also a very soft steroid,
It's soft, just like a cushion.
especially for a man. But a woman can take one 10 milligram tab a day and get fucking shredded.
I didn't realise that Anavar, yet again, a steroid, an anabolic steroid, is going to help with fat loss. Let's just remember this. Anabolic steroids, what are their role during a cut? They're going to hold muscle tissue. What is their role when you're eating in a surplus? They can help drive anabolism. You're going to have a higher amount of MPS. Yes, you're going to be able to uptake more protein. You're going to be able to build muscle faster, a lot more than someone who's natty, for sure. In terms of actually their effects with lipolysis, it's not a lipolytic. This guy knows dick.
What is drugs?
Please, if I find this guy's got online coach written in his name, he needs to get in the bin now. Also, this is quite scary because now he's just said a woman taking 10 milligram per day. Now, let's look at some literature. Females who want to change into a male get given 50 to 100 milligrams of test a week to be able to turn into a male. Now, granted, Anavar isn't just testosterone, it is a DHT derivative, but 70 milligrams a week is fucking huge for a female. If you're a female and anyone's telling you to take 10 milligrams of Anavar for your first cycle a day, tell them to fuck off. Tell them to fuck off. Off you fuck. Off you, if they haven't even looked at your bloods, tell them to fuck. If they haven't optimized your hormones, tell them to fuck off. What is this? What is this? This is terrible advice. This is awful. Like, this is why people have villarization issues. And you fucking, for what? This guy's talking about girls on Instagram? Come on. This is ridiculous. This is stupid. Granted, people are going to be taking them, but a dosage of Anavar, like your Olympia bikini girl is probably taking 25 milligrams a week. Yes, a week. This is fucking stupid.
But a lot of these like influencer chicks that are, you know, fitness chicks or whatever, and they look crazy good all the fucking time, just like the dudes, those chicks are probably taking either Anavar or Winstrol. Because like, bro, like the dudes, the women, all of them, it's hard to maintain that like single digit body fat and eat the way that you're supposed to eat, like prep style eating year round.
It's easy to prep your meals and follow a diet all year round. That's easy. It's down to adherence. How much do you want it? You know, if you can't do that, you shouldn't even be taking gear. Let's just put that to the side.
Time and maintain your strength and maintain your size. That is hard.
He's got a point about trying to maintain size with like stupidly lean. Yes, granted, if someone's holding enough muscle tissue, yeah, you're going to be using something. But what he's saying, probably not. And I don't know about you, Ben, but I don't know if they're talking about the influencer girls that I think he's talking about, they didn't even look like they take gear. The ones who are quite soft, they look like an off-season bikini girl. Yeah, like this guy, like this is just pure bullshit. And he's just giving the narrative to people who can't stick to a fucking diet. Jesus. Just to sum up some things, like, yes, people are taking bits and anabolics, and they're probably not being truthful, or they're not talking about the subject from, if that's for whatever reason, right? Whatever reason it is. I'm not saying that people aren't doing that, but some of the advice that was on there, well, it wasn't advice, but it was just saying what you were saying, was just utter fucking getinthebin.com. That was terrible. Right, I think at that point, well, this moment, I've had enough of social media today. Just a reminder, when you're looking at these videos and you are thinking, oh, is this one? Just Google the person's name. What do they do? Who are they? You know, do they actually have any credibility? Like, no. It's all to do with clicks, you know, clicks and likes and that little button going up with, oh, yeah, you know, his little 1-inch wonders going up because he's getting erected. Oh, yeah, so good, this is so good. All of them, just in the bin, in the bin. If you want to see someone use growth hormone, anabolics, eat all the food, lift stupidly heavy weights, and put on a fucking load of tissue, follow along on the next series. Next couple of videos that are going to be coming out, are going to be fucking epic. Subscribe, comment below, and let's fucking get it.